And his very first day as a freshman, I remember discussing the video club, as I always do. And I remember his smile going from year to year. And I wasn't even allowed to finish talking, and he had his hand raised to volunteer. Well, volunteer he did. And when he spoke to me towards the end of his freshman year about how discouraged he was with our current crop of seniors that year, I said, "Don't worry, you'll get your chance to raise the bar next year." Well, raise it he did. His professionalism and work ethic are now legendary. Mike Quick from Madison Square Garden Network has told me on more than one occasion that he is a special talent with nothing but greatness ahead of him. I don't know what we're going to do without him next year. He's going to Syracuse in the fall to study broadcasting at Newhouse. He's one in a million, and he's David Suntup. Cut number 2, Lee.
This is cool.
Hard to hear, but that was not, the honoree tonight is not Coach Olson, it's actually Brian Rossman, the gentleman who was behind the actions of that evening. This guy reminds me a lot of myself. We're both techies, we love to tinker. Last year's graduation is a prime example of how professional this guy is. At 3 o'clock, I was called down to Mr. Dorflinger's office and told that the storms were on their way. So it was decided that we needed to bring our whole setup, which was already set up at the football field, back inside. With 2 hours till commencement, we scrambled not only to get it set up inside, but run a simulcast in this very room. None of that would have been possible if I didn't have the help of honoree number 2. His camera work on the sidelines will also be difficult to replace, and even though Coach Olson did scare the living daylights out of him that day, and he followed him around on the sidelines with a wireless mic that night, it couldn't have come out any better. He has been a class act behind the scenes and will be also very difficult to replace. He is heading to my alma mater, Montclair State, in the fall to study broadcasting and the development of better boom poles. He is Brian Rossman. Honoree number 3. Cut 3, Lee.
Before wide receiver step live, back to pass, throws the ball, and it's going to be intercepted by Ronnie Treese. Treese had like cakewalk into the end zone, and Treese brings it in for the touchdown. What a turn of events, folks. Fly over through Dortch, and Treese put a tango into the end zone. Oh my goodness, folks. That's the nail in the coffin.
And I hope I get this right, Eddie. In baseball, a 5-tool player